Welcome back to the Hull City Career Mode. Welcome to the January transfer window. We don't have any money, but I have made a couple of alterations to the current starting lineup as per your feedback in the last episode. Wilkes is pushed a little bit further up so that Barnett is now in a centre forward position outright. And also, Gallagher is into the starting 11 ahead of Wallace. There's been a big call for Gallagher to get that starting spot back. So he does now have that for the time being, just hoping that it doesn't affect Wallace's growth too much. He should, in theory, grow just as well this season on the bench as he would do in the starting lineup. It's in future seasons where his dynamic potential might be affected. So hopefully he continues to grow really well and we'll get to like 82, 83 rated by the end of the season, even if he doesn't play that much. We'll have to wait and see how things go. But Long is up to 78, Burke up to 81. Pinto actually changed his individual instructions as well. He's tucked slightly narrower, you may be able to notice. And also, I have him set to cut inside at your request also. So, fingers crossed, we can get a bit more out of him. And we've currently 4 games in the month of January. However, we are awaiting the next round of the FA Cup to be drawn. That should be, in theory, this 20th of January. Wait and see, but that's what I'm planning for it to go in. But we start with Chelsea, who we're actually only 3 points behind. Then Newcastle, Bournemouth and Arsenal. And we'll wait and see who that FA Cup game is drawn against in due course. But we'll start with this first game away from home at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea beat us by 2-0 last time we played them, I think. It was in that run of really bad games where we lost like 3 or 4 in a row and didn't score for 3 or 4 games either. Conor Gallagher gets his starting spot back against his former club. Will he make the difference in this game? We'll find out. Drop the video a like if you're enjoying this series, or you're enjoying this series, and make sure you subscribe with the notification bell tick so you don't miss any further content. But I'm going to jump straight in then, and let's see what the starting lineup is for this Chelsea team this afternoon. Right, it was a God squad lineup last time for Chelsea. Magnon in goal again. Pavard, Umtiti, Militao, and Davies. I think Umtiti swapped out from another defender that was there last time. Soler, Havertz, and Rafa sat behind Timo Werner, with, of course, Leon Goretzka in the midfield and Billy Gilmour, player that we... Oh, it was Raphael Varane that was in the starting lineup last time we played Chelsea. So if they've got Varane, and then Umtiti is their backup centre-back. Fuck my life. Right, Chelsea. Billy Gilmour, player we nearly signed. We elected to go elsewhere. We'll wait and see if we regret that decision. Although Sangare has been very solid for us in that CDM role, so I'm quite happy with him so far, but Billy Gilmour might show him up here. But Sangare puts the first tackle in and does well. Werner, Goretzka, Rafa. Nice little poke away. Pinto quickly forward to Bayar again. He will be the next man to be replaced in the lineup, or that position at right back will be the next position to be replaced. And then we'll look to sign a new goalkeeper as well. Should we get any money in this window, it'll be right back first, then goalkeeper, I think. But at present, no funds in the bank, or minimal funds in the bank. And we'll concentrate on... Oh, actually, we could be in here. Malik Wilkes. He's gotten away. And across there is Gallagher. Is Barnett. Oh, my God. I was about to say he can't miss. He could. Twice. Right then. I thought this would be an easy goal. Just square this across and it's a simple finish. Magnon with a very impressive save. And then, well, apparently moving him to centre forward hasn't really affected Charlie Barnett's form whatsoever, judging by the opening 15 minutes of this one. Hopefully he has a better remaining 2 3/4 games than he has done just there. Gallagher, Pinto asking for it in front of him. We'll get it. Here's Charlie Barnett. Can he find Malik Wilkes? This should be a goal this time. Bang! There we go. Ah, that was more simple. Charlie Barnett with the assist instead, rather than scoring the goal himself. But Wilkes tucks it home. And we're 1-0 up at the bridge. Into Billy Gilmour. Hello. We got to switch out to Rafa. Where are you going? Where are you going, Rafa? Nowhere, hopefully. No, doesn't appear to. Back to Alphonso Davies. And Leon Goretzka. Gonna need Sangare's strength against him, that's for sure. Quickly into Werner. He's got such quick feet, Timo Werner, that it's difficult to deal with. George Long should get there and does. Leapt out quickly. No! I didn't see Rafa there on the mini-map. Thought it was a simple, easy throw out to Pinto there, and I've thankfully been able to win the ball back. Malik Wilkes is on his bike already, but the pass from Zangari is deflected by Billy Gilmore. Those two actually having quite a battle in the midfield. Rather apt, considering they were battling for our attention in the transfer window. Here's Carlos Soler, trying to get Chelsea back level. Benjamin Pavard on the overlap. Here's Kai Havertz, played in behind. Heavily left-footed Kai, but does find it back to Pavard. Where you going, Benjamin? Nowhere at the minute. Tries to squeeze it inside, but Stoyu's in the way, and Malik Wilkes will get to that first. And Barnett is on his bike. He looked like he wanted to go as I committed to the pass. We've not quite been, or at least Charlie Barnett specifically, hasn't quite been acting on instinct so far today. But with 10 minutes to go till half-time, we still have our 1-0 lead. So I'm happy enough for the time being. That's not a foul, is it, ref? No, good. Keane Lewis Potter is there, and we'll look from over the top. And Benjamin Pavard shouldn't be able to deal with the pace of the young Englishman, who's in behind, and scores a second on the breakaway. Keane Lewis Potter, as we look to return the favour. 2-0 to them, the away side at the KCOM. 2-0 to us, the away side at Stamford Bridge. Barnett swept to Pinto. Manually cutting inside on this occasion, and actually too quick for his own good. I've overrun that and run straight into Alphonso Davies. Here's Kai Havertz. Chelsea up against it here. I'm not sure this would put us above them because of goal difference, but a win against them would certainly put us level with them on points. Rafa, they are collapsing to the ground. Alphonso Davies tackled by Reece Burke. The referee deemed that a foul. I'm not sure, Mr. Referee, that there was anything wrong with that. Carlos Soler, as Ousmane Dembele comes on for Rafa. Great. Carlos Soler wearing Azpilicueta's number 28, actually. So, another whether Azpi has retired or left Chelsea, but he's certainly not at the club anymore. Billy Gilmore tackled, or not tackled by Sangare. Thought Sangare just walked up and ran through him to get away with it there. Billy Gilmore, nice tackle by Stoyu. Still, we can't get Gilmore off it. Still, we can't get rid of the ball. Pavard into the middle. Burke heads away. Really putting the pressure on at the beginning of this second half. Chelsea now. Carlos Soler back to Benjamin Pavard. Fancy little flick, but Carlos Soler's offside. You're going to have to be a little bit better than that, Chelsea, if you want something from this game now. Werner with a little head around the corner to Billy Gilmore. That's a ping, and Werner's quick enough to keep that in. Bayard and Burke couldn't decide between them which one to go towards the ball. Timo Werner, side to Ousmane Dembele. Davies, Werner again. Dembele, Davies, not Werner again. Looking for Ousmane Dembele. Get to that, please, Malik. Not the best of headers, not the best of headers. Carlos Soler. Goretzka's still there. He's gone down. Is that a dive? The referee didn't even bat an eyelid. So, certainly didn't think it was a foul or a penalty. And Pinto could be played through here. And if I can just time this right. Come on, Charlie. This time, surely. A goal for Charlie Barnett. That will do nicely. 3 at Stamford Bridge. Free kick for Chelsea. In a promising enough position for a consolation goal. In fact, Hakim Ziyech may even take it. No, Soleri's going to stand over it. Will they whip it towards the middle? Or will he go for goal? There's a lot of power. He's going for goal. And that is an absolute waste. Frank not happy. I'm pretty sure Roman wouldn't be happy either. Hull turn up at Stamford Bridge and win by 3-0. A 6-goal swing in the goal difference. Is it enough to send us above Chelsea in the league? I'm not sure. 73% possession they had in that game. Not good enough. Not good enough. Are we now above them in the league? We are not. Even with a 6-goal swing, our goal difference is still 1 worse. Typical. So we're up to level, breaking even on our goal difference, but that 3-goal haul has certainly helped close in on Wolves, Everton and Chelsea goal difference-wise, and obviously Chelsea points tally-wise as well. Wolves do have a game in hand, frustratingly, but moving up the table will hopefully be what will happen between now and the end of the episode. It is Newcastle next. As I mentioned, the side that we lost 3-0 to last time we played them is a real chance for payback today, isn't it? It's kind of the same sort of run of fixtures that we got when we got battered in those games. So we've gotten 1 payback. Virgil van Dijk apparently not allowed to be in the same in the right place. Tournament prize money added. So the next round of the FA Cup draw has been made. Who do we have? It is on this Saturday, and it is against Liverpool. So I think Sim Newcastle, Sim Bournemouth, play Liverpool and Arsenal is the plan for the day. Right, this Newcastle one, you can see everybody's pretty fit. Wilkes perhaps at 98 fitness. They've got a 5 at the back, Newcastle United. They were brilliant against us last time we played them. Battered me. It's a 3-3 draw on this occasion. Wow, what a game. Borja Mayoral, Wilkes, Pedrosa, Barnett, Fraser, and then 3 minutes later, Wilkes as well. They went in front 3 times, Newcastle, and pegged them back 3 times is what we did in return. Bournemouth then in the next game in the Premier League. We're still 10th. We're still 10th because... Oh, Davis Loan rejected? He's... What? I had in the off-camera session, I had 2 bids for Felix Davis. One from Reading and one from Rio Ave for short-term loans. And so far, he's turned down Rio Ave. So I don't know if he'll actually accept to go to Reading as well. We'll wait and see. Yes, he is going to go to Reading on a short-term loan. I'd rather he played in England, to be honest. And Keane Lewis Potter... It's valued at 150 million. They've offered me Alessio Romagnoli and £50 million Bayern Munich. I don't need Romagnoli. Not looking for a 29-year-old centre-back. I will reject that, I think. They can always come back in again with another bid. I don't need 29-year-old Romagnoli. A transfer offer from Hoffenheim for Ivan Toney of 11.2. Ivan Toney is still a reliable squad player, so we'll keep him at the club for now. Right, actually, everybody's recovered stamina-wise for this game against Bournemouth. That's good. We get a win on this occasion. It is away from home. No, it's a defeat to Bournemouth. The bogey team continue to get the better of us. 2-0 down at the Vitality. Right, player injured. That's not good news. Who is it? Charlie Barnett for 8 days. That's manageable at least. Manageable at least. Right then, Liverpool at home then in the FA Cup as Felix Davis does go out on loan to Liverpool for a short what? Not to Liverpool, to Reading for the remainder of the season. I'm going to have to rotate slightly, as you can see. I'm not going to put Nelson there, am I? Let's put Pinto there and put Dean Garner out on the right-hand side. Pinto, frustratingly, he is now a right mid. So the cam doesn't give him the most amount of boost as possible. Why are you now not a CDM anymore, Sangare? That doesn't make sense. I mean, everybody's fit enough to be able to play, though. That's not going to be a problem. Right, cracking on then. At home against Liverpool. Time to see if we can get ourselves through to the next round of the FA Cup. You can see their starting lineup there. Looks very strong, although Curtis Jones and Phillips and Chaleta Carr at the back aren't necessarily the strongest, so it's not a full-strength side, but nor is it for me. Right, we'll jump straight to the action. There's Bayer. Cutting inside and finding Wilkes. Short is Gallagher. There's Pinto. Needed a bit more than just a fancy little scoop there, please, Leonardo. Don't know what you learnt over in Holland, but that's not very effective here. Bobby Firmino out wide to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trying to do what Umtiti did in the last game and kind of manage the gap between man and ball. That is a cross and a half, but thankfully Long is there. And because Trent's out of position, that's where we'll aim the next attack. Pinto was just offside, but Diangana is on and takes in his stride really nicely. And at the back post, we could find Pinto again. Oh, good save at full stretch from Alisson. Robertson can't keep it in. It will be a corner for Hull City. Pinto whipped in and delivered well. Up goes, well, Phillips actually, to head the ball away. We'll try again. Pinto towards the same area. Sturridge's up. Phillips wins the header for a second time. Down towards Diangana. Diangana from the edge of the box. No, not quite the result he was hoping for at all. I was waiting for another rocket, like earlier in the season, but I lace shot that one, and this one was finessed. And the finesse is not quite as good from Diangana on this occasion. Elder with the throw. Back to Sangare. Squeezed through that gap there to Pinto. And Wilkes. Liverpool with a very high defensive line. I'll sweep that out. It was meant for the left back, but Lewis Potter picks it up. And Callum Elder will complete the drive forward. Trent's with me still, so we'll go back there. What was meant for you, Sangare? What was meant for you, Callum Elder? Oh, dearie me, passing's a bit all over the place. Through that gap to Conor Gallagher, though. Andy Robertson. Mistake from the former Hull City man! And we make them pay! Great interception initially, but really poor in the second phase of play from Andy Robertson. And the former Hull man might well have just helped his new club get knocked out. Brilliant interception, but he's then tried to turn. Inexplicable from Andy Robertson. And Conor Gallagher is on hand to make them pay for it as well. Big mistake. Big mistake. You don't see the AI make mistakes like that very often, especially players of Robertson's capability as well. Over the top to find Diogo Jota. Trying to just out-muscle him here with Diangana, but Jota not to be knocked off it. Sal Nijuez. That's a foul, I think. But again, the referee says nothing. And look at Lewis Potter on the far side. That's the obvious ball. Trent's trying to get back to me here, but Keane should have the pace to get away. I don't want to overrun it. Oh, lovely finish. Alisson perhaps could have done better. Liverpool play such a high line. Even when you're like in the last 10 yards of your own half, the back line is still almost on the halfway line. And then when they lose possession, they press further still. And it's just devastating when it comes to trying to defend against the counter-attack, because they just can't do it. Keane, Lewis Potter, driven hard and low. Alisson, perhaps, I don't know what sort of animation that is. Perhaps he expected me to go high and we went low and he was caught out by it. I'm not sure. But we lead by 2-0 here after half an hour at home against Liverpool. And our hopeful FA Cup challenge looks very hopeful indeed. Oh, that's a nice ball into Bobby Firmino. Try not to foul him. Salah mistake at one end and a mistake at the other. They have one back. Diogo Jota sweeping home. Tried to play it to Conor Gallagher, not to Reece Burke, but I mean, it's got to be my fault, hasn't it? I'm the one that told him to do it. It's Hull 2, Liverpool 1. It's Hull gifting Liverpool a goal after Liverpool gifted Hull a goal. Phillips to Saul Firmino. Sangare outmuscles him, but then runs straight into Fabinho. Curtis Jones pushing forward, waiting for Salah to make him a decent move, but he hasn't. Firmino has numbers arriving on the outside. I don't know, is that a foul? I just kind of stood there then, and he like went to kick it and missed and fell over. I don't know if there was actually any attempt from me to try and get the ball off in there. It should be Salah. It's not. It's Trent on his left. Trent Alexander-Arnold on his left foot buries it. What a stunning free kick. On his weak foot too. I didn't even know. I mean, if I jumped, maybe I could have blocked it, but I didn't even know that the AI would do that. Take it on their weak foot. I don't know why he's lining up on his weak foot anyway. Surely it should have automatically put him on his right. It might just be because it's on that side of the pitch, but still. A hell of a free kick. And a hell of a surprise to see Trent do that on his left. Liverpool have completely turned it round. 7 minutes into the second half. It's 2-2. Long. I'll switch this out wide, but look at the pressure from the defender, Andy Robertson, down the line there to Diogo Jota. Could go back. Has done. Andy Robertson still there. Down the line to Diogo Jota again. And cross could come in. Cross has come in and away by Callum Elder. Get to that, please, Diangana. He's done well. Malik Wilks. Aye, that was meant for Pinto. But look at the space. This Liverpool press is just ludicrous and makes no sense. Pinto. 3-2 Hull. Slightly nervous. It goes in off the post. But still, 3-2 Hull. And he just had the whole half again. Liverpool's tactics don't work. Salah played in behind, but he's gone backwards to Trent again. Then forward to Salah again. Sangare's there. Just bullies the winger. And Lewis Potter played in behind. Can he get to that first? Jaleta Carr does well. Curtis Jones, this time running out here for Liverpool. Firmino brings it down, but again they go backwards. And backwards again still. And sideways. If you want to get through in this FA Cup, boys, you're going to have to push forwards. Here's Andy Robertson. He's not shy of pushing forwards. How's his delivery? Get the ball. But can't get rid of it. That would be my throw. With 4 minutes to go, we have ourselves a 3-2 lead. I've got changes being made. Gallagher off and Wallace on. Diangana off. And Tony on. With Wilks moving out wide. Oh my God, don't crumble under the pressure, says. With Diangana going on from Malik Wilks going out wide and Ivan Toney coming on at striker. Sangare driving forward here as we look to seal the game out with a fourth if we can. I'll look to deliver it. And Ivan Toney is the man that's there, but Trent gets back. Brilliant header. And kept in by Jaleta and they're going to have to get it forward quickly now because time really is running out. But they are actually showing some urgency for once. Liverpool, great touch by Diogo Jota. Firmino in the middle. Don't give away a penalty now for crying out loud. Saul Niguez, Burke with the tackle, away forward, and that should be game. Yes! Through to the next round of the FA Cup we go, claiming a big scalp along the way. Wasn't easy. A 2-0 lead thrown away, but in the end, we do get the job done at home against Liverpool. Thanks in no small part to their shitty tactics. Oh, that weak foot free kick from Trent Alexander, though, was absolutely worldy. Thankfully, oh, I don't want to sign. I want to sign youth players that aren't going to play in my team anymore. Right, Burke transfer. Ooh, Matt Target plus £4 million. Get away from yourselves, Leon. That is awful. Right, Arsenal next. Right, Arsenal are as follows. Renarsson in goal. Maitland-Niles, Elvedi, Zuma, Senesi and Liam Allen. Luis Alberto and Conrad Lima. Pavon Mbolo and Emil Smith-Rowe. I'm flabbergasted by that Arsenal team. That is not a very good side. Even remotely close to a very good side. I don't know where they are in the league, actually. I think they might be above us. But how they're above us with a side like that, baffling. This should be one of the easiest games we've played today. On paper, anyway. Wilks has Barnett running next to him. Oh, but I can't make the most of my first attack. Right, Pinto with a throw here. 20 minutes in, no goal-scoring chances yet. We've come very close, but Arsenal keep getting a foot, a toe to the ball ahead of the man that wants to take that shot. Wilks out wide to Callum Elder. Keen Lewis Potter's made a good run, but Barnett is available here in the middle. Gallagher's made a good run, not able to be found. Again, a little Arsenal toe in the way. Gallagher, bit of space maybe. Wilks could find some. Oh, he spun brilliantly on the left foot. Good save by Renarsson and headed behind by Senesi. I don't know what Renarsson's rating is or what his potential is too, but he certainly started well in this game. Oh, and Gallagher has his shot blocked. I don't imagine Keen Lewis Potter's going to win that header, is he? No, but Pinto brings that down nicely. Gallagher. Malik Wilks is... Well, actually, where is he? Oh, I was hoping I was get that to Sangare and then Malik Wilks would be making a run off me, but he's not there. Oh, lovely challenge by Conrad Lima. Pinto, though, into Charlie Barnett. They've backed off a little bit. Oh, and you can't do that with Charlie Barnett's left foot. Oh, 1 Arsenal 0, and that's the goal of the day so far. Lima over the top to find Emil Smith-Rowe. Tries to send me to the shops, but doesn't work. Bayard just gets something on it. Oh, that was supposed to go to Sangare. It was a terrible pass. Senesi. Liam Allen. Give me that back. Okay, thank you. Pinto's won it. Gallagher. No real need to go off your feet there. Well, they've backed off again. Oh, God. Oh! Malik! What is that, mate? He's seen Charlie Barnett whip it into the top corner. He's like, I can do that as well. Turns out you can't, Mr. Wilks. At all. Pavon has Maitland-Niles on the overlap. Gonna have to draw someone out in the middle to try and come close this down. There are a number of Arsenal men in there at the back post. No! George Long bundled over the line by his defender. He's caught the ball and then fallen into the net. Right then, that's not gone well, has it? We see a replay, please. Is that a foul? Look, it can't be a foul because it was my bloody defender, wasn't it? He's caught it. Oh, Smith-Rowe does come in quick there. No, it's definitely my defender that's pushed him over the line, isn't it? It's gone down as a George Long own goal. That is something you never see on FIFA. That's, well, very, very rarely. Occasionally it happens with a glitch or something. But to actually happen in genuine, natural circumstances, I don't think I've ever seen that in a career mode save ever. Wow. 1-1. There's a lot of defenders back here. But Conor Gallagher doesn't care. Conor Gallagher Can't get past all the defenders. Kurt Zuma's in the way. They have an extra man dropping a little bit deeper. Right, Connor's going to be... Connor's going to be... Oh, dearie me. Failing in English. The man that we get the ball to. And Malik Wilks. Again, they back off. Arsenal have not learned from that first goal. They just will not close me down in an offensive area. Really poor defending from them. We have to win this game. Surely, if they're going to defend this badly, we have to make them pay for it. I should have perhaps given that to Lewis Potter. Oh, Renarsson with a tip over the top. He starts at 70 rated. I had a look at half-time. He starts at 70 rated, and his potential is only 74. So Christ knows why they're starting him in goal. Oh, Pinto's offside. I thought I'd gotten a free kick for a minute. And Bolo going off, and Moussa Dembele, I think that is, coming on for them instead. All right. That's a better option. Why he's not started, I'm not sure. Maybe Arsenal have got extra games in January, and this is a rotated 11. I didn't actually pay attention to their bench, to be honest. Marco Asensio, the former Real Madrid man, is now at Barcelona, although I believe that's from Manchester City, not directly from Real Madrid. I don't have strict transfers on. I am playing on loose, but I believe that that is not a direct transfer. Pinto! We're in front again. Ah. Good. Emil Smith-Rowe off for Arsenal, and actually moved so quickly I couldn't see it. It's Lorenzo Insigne on for the Gunners. It can't be a full-strength side, surely, that they've started here. If they've got players like Lorenzo Insigne and Moussa Dembele coming off the bench, then they must have underestimated us or have a busy fixture list, Arsenal. It won't let me change to fucking Callum Elder there, so I'm having to close that down with Sturyu. To be fair, should have won the header. But Maitland-Niles still trying to get Arsenal back in it with 12 minutes to go. We have been brittle in front of goal and fragile so far today. Liverpool scoring 2 in the second game. Chelsea not creating enough to really show those weaknesses in our back line. But we're trying to show some weaknesses in Arsenal's back line here. Get to that and turn. Oh, if you had gone to ground there, maybe we could have got a penalty. Sangare finds Pinto. Go on, Connor. Keep the run going, Connor. Well done. Charlie Barnett's there. Malik Wilks is there too, but they've given space. Aye. Even Barnett can't replicate his shot from the first half. He's done a Malik Wilks. Put it right in the stand. Or right from deep even. And Malik Wilks around the corner. Trying to turn to get it on the left. It's fallen nicely for Conor Gallagher. But it won't be a third for us. But hopefully, with just seconds to go, it won't be a second for Arsenal either. Give me. Ref. There we go. Oh, sorry, Conrad. After the bell, the challenge came in. But we get ourselves a 2-1 win against Arsenal. Pleased with that. Really pleased with that. Oh, wow. Utter sheer dominance against what is, or what was, a very weak Arsenal 11. Unsurprising that we got the victory in such a manner against such a poor side. I'll have to have a look at their squad. Because they're 6th in the league and they've only lost 5. Including the one that we just won. We still can't get ourselves above Everton or Chelsea, though, and continue to chase Wolves, who have still got that game in hand. But we are 10 points still off 5th. And, what are we, 37? 20 points above the drop zone. I think we're staying up, lads. Call me brave for calling that so early, but I think we're staying up. Right, transfer deadline day on the horizon. We'll see if we get any last-minute bids for any of our players. I don't think we will, you know. At least I hope we don't, because financial report. No one cares about a financial report. Go away, whole city board. Oh, you've not made enough money. 103 million is what Manchester City got for Phil Foden. Wow. Earlier in the year, sell to play. Yeah, guess what? Not doing it. Go away. I only need one more, to be fair. I could just sign a free agent on a Why has my brain just stopped working? I could just sign a free agent on a free, unsurprisingly, and be able to get that accomplishment done. Hoover is signed for Manchester United. Kiana Hoover. Foden, 103.7 to Real Madrid. Replaced by Ruben Neves for 92.7. Marco Asensio was City to Barcelona for 90.5 million. Now then, the question. Is it to be another 1 billion plus transfer deadline day? Maybe. We shall wait and see. Pickford has gone to Dortmund for 35.3. Luis Enrique 35.5 from Marseille to Sassuolo. And Rob Holding back to Arsenal for 23.1. That's intriguing. There's got to be a big one in there, surely. We're up to 300 million in the space of 2 days. 2 hours even. No, still. Christ knows where these deals go down because they don't show up on the right-hand side in the top deals tab. But there are some giant deals going through again. I think, lads, we're on for... Oh, maybe not. That was a quieter hour. Maybe we're not on for £1 billion. Oh, okay, we're up to 600. All right. Yeah, we're going at just over 100 million an hour. Although that was quiet again. And we have had a bit of our own come in for George Long from Arsenal. Really? You saw him catch the ball and roll into his own net and Arsenal have gone, that's our guy. Fuck's sake. Oh, Arsenal, no, go away. Jesus wept. We're still under 700 million. It doesn't look like it's going to be as big a transfer deadline day. No, it's not. Very quiet. At 700 million, it's a very quiet... At 800 million, it's a very quiet transfer deadline day. Let's show you then what's happened in the Premier League in this window. Starting with... It should be Arsenal, shouldn't it? Oh no, AFC Bournemouth, of course. Back up. So, Badiashile and Garosabel in there. Small window for them. Arsenal only signing Holden. Villa signing Emre Can, Rivero, Sabater and Demir. Brighton doing a little bit of business with Bastoni going out. Navarro and Victildinho only at Burnley. Chelsea has sold Moreno and sold him Titi after he played against us. He's gone back to Barcelona. Why is it with players going back to their former clubs? Kirby going to Crystal Palace. Nunez and Maya in at Everton with Anderson, Keane and Pickford out. We've seen where Pickford's gone. Wolf and Castrovilli in at Fulham. That's the former Norwich striker, Castrovilli. We did nothing, so we ain't got any money. Ray in at Leeds. Gomez and Fred out, actually, at Leicester. Isak in at Liverpool for 86.1 million. Ruben Neves in at City with Foden and Asensio out. Zakaria, Almeida, Hoover and Joao Cancelo in at United, although not directly from City. So we got players going back to their former clubs and players going to rivals of their former clubs, with Cancelo going from City to Manchester United via someone else. Asensio going from Real Madrid to Barcelona via someone else. Mere and Kouame in at Newcastle here. Ramos? Can't be. And Ayrton out, at Southampton. West Ham with Torres and Barrow Ortiz in. Tottenham with Torres and Barrow Ortiz in. West Ham with Ruiz and Bornau in, and Romero and Maya out. Bornau, the former FC Köln centre-back. Kudus and Braganza in at Wolves with Neves and Hoover out. And that is transfer deadline day. £811 million. A quiet day. Tournament prize money. We're into the next round of the FA Cup. Who have we got in the 5th round? Let's have a quick cheeky butchers. We have Burnley. That's winnable. And only 3 games in the next episode. We're in the next month. So February's very quiet for us. We'll take that. Right, I am intrigued to see what Arsenal, their team looks like. Bernd Leno, they do have. So whether he's injured or not, I don't know. That was Renarsson's first game of the season. Mbolo doesn't start very regularly for them. Moussa Dembele is their main starting striker. Pavon and Jack Grealish. Conrad Lima does start regularly. Guendouzi normally starts for them. They've got Muller, Luis Alberto, Smith Rowe, Maitland-Niles. So a handful of players. Kieran Tierney normally starts but didn't play. Liam Allen started at left back. I mean, Christ knows why. Kurt Zuma, Nacho Fernandez, Nico Alvedi. Senesi is 84 rated now. And actually, decent physicals. 95 jumping is very good indeed. Yeah, I might find myself buying Senesi in a later series. Zech Medley, hello. Former Fulham man at Cambridge United. Or former Arsenal man as well, I guess. Well, actually, was he a former Fulham man in just my FM save? Is he actually Arsenal in real life? He is. I signed him from Fulham on FM and I thought he was at Fulham. No, he signed for Fulham in my FM save. He's now with me at Cambridge. Had a brief year's hiatus at Coventry and we brought him back again. But yeah, it was a weak side from Arsenal. So no surprise that we got the victory in as straightforward a fashion as we did. Right then, it should be, I hope, what was it, Fulham, Burnley and West Ham? That's got to be 2 wins and cup progression tomorrow as well, doesn't it? Surely. Right, join me then. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any further content. I'll be streaming later on this afternoon, so come and join me. Link in the description down below to my Twitch channel. We're in the Championship still with Cambridge in the 3rd season at that level, 7th season for the save. Maybe it's the season to try and get promoted to the Premier League. We'll wait and see. Join me. I'll be live a little bit later on this afternoon. But for now, that's all for me for today on YouTube. I will see you tomorrow on YouTube for another episode of this. I'll see you then.